Donald's fire survival plan is terrifying, but hopefully very effective. This is actually a Disney educational short from 1965 directed by Les Clark, and it's introduced by Walt Disney. And Walt Disney explains that you need to have a fire plan for what happens if a fire breaks out in your home. And we then cut to Donald in animation, who is busy reading a book, and Huey, Dewey, and Louie come up to him and say at school they learned that they need to create a fire plan. They've drawn a diagram of their whole house with the doors and windows marked on it, and they're really enthusiastic about this. But Donald says, "No, I'm too busy reading. Don't bother me." And Donald drifts off into a sleep where this little character who looks a lot like Donald tells him that he needs to pay attention and that he needs to create this fire plan. And it basically, this little character starts to scaremonger Donald about what happens if there's a fire and he doesn't have a plan, and how it can spread, how opening a door that's got a hot handle could backfire, and all of these other problems and things he really needs to be thinking about. And honestly, it's scary because of the little character, this little I don't want to call it his conscience, but this little individual, and he's just got such a kind of, very dry humor about him. It's not funny, it's absolutely not funny, but there are, little things he says here and there that are, going to make me chuckle. But he's got a very blunt way of talking about things, and I think it's very effective. It will definitely make you think about things such as, do you have a valid escape plan? Are your electricals all okay? Do you know what you're going to do if a fire breaks out in your home? And I think it's really effective. What I also love about this is that, as far as I know, the animation was created solely for this cartoon. There are a lot of educational shorts, mostly with Goofy, where they reuse clips with a different narration. But that's not the case here at all. This does look like it's been completely made for this, and very well done as well. Having Walt Disney in it as well is wonderful. I mean, if you're going to listen to anybody, I'm going to listen to Walt Disney. And yeah, I thought it was really effective and very well done. Really well animated, very scary tone. And I think it's definitely going to make children and adults alike think about what to do and whether they have a valid plan. I never watched Disney Education at school. I don't know if it's just because we're British and it wasn't something that we could get from, Scholastic or whatever. But, a lot of these are things that would be shown at school, and I never ever saw Disney as part of our educational VHSs. Such a shame. But this was 1965, so maybe it was updated with live action, which is a lot scarier. I'm thankful that it's animated. Donald's fire survival plan is very important, valid even today, and definitely worth watching to make you think.